The feeling of someone blowing on her neck at nighttime, when getting ready for bed, or doors closing when she wanted to go through them, and even, sometimes, when wearing a dress or skirt, she felt it being pulled up without anyone being behind her. She only lasted a year, and then she left and went back to Atlanta. Now, Ian has found a new girlfriend who is a native to New Orleans and isn't so easy to scare. "All they want is your attention," she always says, and Ian often hears other natives say the same. "They want you to recognize that they're there. Usually they don't mean anything evil." Ian listens to them. He hears what they say, but he isn't so sure they are right. One day he came home from work early on a slow day and found that someone had moved into his small shed in the back. A man was standing in the doorway, a big black man, dark as the night. Someone later told Ian that his place used to be a part of a plantation, and the slaves would live in the small houses, like his shed. The man has never hurt him, but he looks like he wants to. And he steals his tools. Often Ian can't find his tools, and then he walks out in the back and spots the black man using them to fix something in the shed. There are some loose planks that the black man keeps repairing. The first time his tools were stolen, Ian ran there, yelling at the man to give him his tools back, but the man went inside the shed, and when Ian followed him, he wasn't there. He couldn't find him. New Orleans, March 2016. Ian Marks parks his bike in the front yard, then walks up to the house. He has grown to love this place and doesn't believe he will ever move again. The house is small, but you can't beat the location. He bought it with the money he saved back in Atlanta and doesn't owe a penny on it. Trudy thought it was crap, but he saw the potential. His new girlfriend, Cindy, likes it, and so does her daughter, Mia. Ian walks into the kitchen and finds Mia sitting at the table, drawing in her coloring book. At 6 years of age, she is as cute as they get. Ian doesn't have any children of his own, none that he knows of, that is. He has never wanted any, but to his surprise, he likes having her around the house. "Hi, sweetheart. Where's your mom?" he asks, and takes his hat off. He puts it on the table next to the girl. She giggles and grabs it. She puts it on her own head. She loves Ian's high hat that he always wears, mostly for the tourists. It goes well with his long beard. "In the living room," she says, looking almost too cute with the big hat on her head. Ian nods, then peeks in and, just as he expects, finds Cindy knocked out on the couch, the TV running. Ian walks to her, grabs the remote, and turns off the TV with a deep sigh. It's only 5 in the afternoon, a little early to be passed out. He grabs the many bottles in front of her and takes them to the kitchen, where he throws them out. "She been out for long?" he asks. "She was fine when I got home from school," Mia says, and takes off the hat. She places it back on the table. Ian looks at her. He knows it isn't easy for Cindy, just being fired from her last job as a waitress, but still, he wishes she would try a little harder. It's tough for a little girl to watch her mother go down like this. No child should see that. Ian exhales. It really isn't his business, since Mia isn't his, but he can't help but worry about her and her future. They've been a part of his life for a little more than a year now, and he is starting to see a pattern. At the same time, he doesn't want to scare Cindy away by meddling in her life. She has more than once gotten angry with him for doing so, making it clear to him that it is none of his business. He has grown to really like her.